Hello! Welcome to your first video on NTI Math for 7th grade. I'm Mrs. Moon, and I'll be trying to create a video for students each day to try to help review the topics that Mrs. Wagner is requiring for their NTI assignments. I am the Gear Up Math Interventionist for Mullins School, and so as in my role, I want to try to make a difference for students by intervening and providing extra assistance for math. So, in today's assignment, students are working on subtracting integers. So we're subtracting integers. And when we talk about integers, we know that we could be subtracting numbers that are positive or negative. So we've already worked on addition of integers in class. And when we apply subtraction, there is a rule that we can follow. When I taught this, I used the phrase boom, boom. And boom, boom is because we're actually going to make 2 marks as we work through the process. So sometimes in the book that I taught from, this was called the 2-mark rule. So we're just going to do a few examples and apply the 2-mark rule or boom, boom to the problems. So if we have a very simple 6 minus 3 subtraction problem. Clearly, this is not anything that you couldn't have done back in the 1st grade. We know that 6 subtract 3 leaves us with 3. But let's talk about how we would utilize this 2-mark rule. Well, the 2 marks are going to be, let's see if I've got another color marker here. I do. Okay, the first mark is going to always change the subtraction problem to an addition problem. And the second mark is going to always change the sign of the number after the symbol. So we make our first mark to change subtraction to addition, and our second mark changes the sign of the second number. So this is the same thing as saying 6 plus negative 3. Now we talked about in class that 6 and negative 3 combine to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marks here. Negative 3 marks here. We know marks here cancel, leaving us with a positive 3 for our result. Okay, so using the 2-mark rule, 6 minus 3 is the same as 6 plus negative 3. Now that may have been overcomplicating a very simple question, but let's look at how this will apply as the questions get more complicated. So let's look at negative 3 minus 4. Okay, again, we're going to apply this 2-mark rule. The first boom is going to change subtraction to addition. The second boom is going to change the sign of the second number. So this now becomes negative 3 plus negative 4. So the signs are the same, right? So we're going to add and keep the sign, or we might think of it this way. Negative 3 and negative 4, these are all negatives. So nothing is going to cancel out. So we're left with a total of negative 7. So negative 3 plus negative 4 gives us negative 7. Okay, for our next example, let's consider when we have 7 minus negative 2. Okay, minus a negative. You're going to see this over and over in math all through high school. Anytime you see minus a negative, you're going to immediately think, boom, boom, I'm going to change that to plus a positive. So, first mark, boom, change subtraction to addition. Second mark, change the sign of the second number. So, 7 minus a negative 2 is the same thing as 7 plus 2, which is just 9. Okay, so you'll see this one real often. Minus a negative becomes plus a positive. Okay, I've got one more example here for you. Applying the 2-mark rule. Negative 8 minus negative 7. So again, we're going to apply that 2-mark rule by saying subtraction, boom, change to addition, and change the sign after in the second number, boom, make that positive. So I end up with -8 plus 7, -8 plus 7. So I know there's -8 and there's +7. So 8 here, 7 here. These 7 cancel with 7 of these, leaving me with -1, or subtract and take the sign of the larger number. So I hope that this helps you understand the 2-mark rule in the subtraction of integers. Good luck, students. Thanks for watching.